This is calling work check-in number 1. Basically, I'm checking in to see if my calling is really what I thought it was when I first started, or if it's developed, or if it's changed. Just to give you a quick recap, I'm about 50 songs into this calling work process. I've been dropping a song a day for the last couple of weeks, and I've been making music from a track list that I made that has about like 40 song titles on it, just based on points to ponder from another book that I was reading. I was just using those points to ponder, and then I was writing what I ponder about them into the music, I guess. And so basically, sometimes I hit these stumbling blocks, like, wow, some of these songs that I made are just trash, and it sucks, and it's a painful process sometimes, and it's also not paying any bills. So I'm basically just asking myself, like, is this still my calling? Is this still something I would do for free, simply for the fulfillment of doing it? You know, if you've been watching my channel, that the point of this, or my goal from this, is to turn my calling into my career. So the thing about this is that, I mean, of course I would like to monetize it at some point. I'm just trying to figure out if I've found that thing which I would do for free, simply for the fulfillment of doing it, because then I have found my calling. Have I realized all that I'm capable of doing and then pursued it? Sometimes I think I have, sometimes I think I haven't. I think I'm starting to understand what it is. It's just there's a lot of obstacles along the way, and I don't really have a lot of people that I can kind of back me up on this, and I'm not really like rich or anything, so I don't have all the time in the world to be doing this stuff. But I told myself I'd give myself till about 25 to try to figure this stuff out. So the hard part is I'm still trying to please God throughout this entire process, and sometimes I don't know if what I'm doing is pleasing to Him or if it's upsetting Him. And I don't want to upset Him, because obviously I've come to a point where I've acknowledged that I'm nothing without God, and I want to acknowledge Him in all my ways. So I'm trying to keep Him present in this whole process, and I think He is with me. It's just sometimes I don't know if I have what it takes to make this happen, or if I can even make it happen, or if this is even the right calling. Because if it's not my calling, it's not my calling, you know? But if it is my calling, then it's like, this is just the obstacle that I'm going to have to face and come around and come through, and maybe you guys can see it happen, watch it happen, be inspired by it, or tap in with me and we can collaborate on this or something. I don't really know, and that's the thing, is that I don't know. And I think sometimes we just don't know. But I also think sometimes some people do know. And sometimes I wish I was a person that did know. But other times I know that it's probably a blessing that I don't exactly know 100%. Because it kind of gives me the freedom to just do it. But you see, I'm going to ask myself this question. Sorry, my neighbor's playing music and it distracted me. But okay, so I'm going to ask myself, have I found that thing which I would do for free, simply for the fulfillment of doing it? And I don't know, sometimes I think it's YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, so I think if I make YouTube videos, it's kind of putting it into perspective. But also I realize that I can make worship music and or like Christian rap or something like that, and make music videos for it. I don't know if I can make secular music. It might not be the right thing to do. But also at the same time, sometimes I feel like God is allowing me to. But I know He doesn't tempt us, so I know it could also be a lie from the devil. And I don't want to listen to that. So this is just something that I'm sharing with you guys, because I'm not perfect, and I don't pretend to be perfect or I don't want to pretend to or portray that or anything like that, because I'm not perfect, and I need God's forgiveness, and I need God's grace, and I need God, and I rely on God's strength. And honestly, you guys deserve better than for me to say anything but the truth. So